TJ's Top 5 Super Bowl 56 version of TJ's Big Ass Grab Bag. Sir, you have the floor. Hit it.
Let's go. DJ Mikey D, hit that music.
There we go. TJ's Big Ass Grab Bag. He's got the yodeler.
No. Hey, I'll use the yodel, Mike. You know I love the yodel.
He's taking phone calls. Go ahead.
Wait.
Hit it. Go ahead.
While he's looking, we're going to get this started. Kaboom. Ha ha. Guess who stepped in the room? TJ here. TJ. Now listen, Super Bowl's here, right? We've been waiting for 2 weeks for this. And so, of course, I decided to make the big ass grab bag about top Super Bowl plays. And let's just be honest, there were so many guys. I had a hard time making a list of 5. I was watching about an hour's worth of videos last night. I'm going to give you 5. You give me yours after I'm done here, okay? Coming in at number 5, this play kicked off a dynasty, okay? And this person, seriously, for whatever reason, gets almost no credit for their part in the dynasty. So I'm going to give a shout out here because we do love kickers and punters. I'm going to put at number 5, Adam Vinatieri's 48-yard game-winning field goal, simply because this was the moment that the dynasty was born. Without this moment, you might not be talking about Tom Brady as the GOAT. You might not be talking about the Patriots. Vinatieri helped put the Pats on the map, and he helped kick off the dynasty. I want to show him some love and recognition. That was a big play, and, you know, with the Super Bowl on the line.
And he better be a first ballot Hall of Famer when it's time.
He probably should.
Okay.
All right, coming in at number 4, again, like I said, a hard list, but this play literally came down to if the play was made or if the play wasn't made, it was the end of the game. Something huge was going to happen. And Mike Jones making that tackle on Kevin Dyson and Super Bowl, what was that? That was Super Bowl 34.
Yeah.
What people forget is Steve McNair, the play before this, had a huge play. He scrambled. He broke 2 tackles. He found Dyson for a 16-yard play, got up to the line, and then that play happened. Huge play, Rich. It came down to a matter of inches.
No doubt.
And because of that, the Rams won the Super Bowl. So shout out to Mike Jones and that incredible tackle. Now, coming in at number 3, another guy who doesn't get a whole lot of credit for what he did in the Super Bowl, but I'm going to give him credit, and that's Jacoby Jones. All right, remember, people forget the 56-yard touchdown pass from Joe Flacco near the end of the second quarter. He fell down, and then Chris Culliver tried to tackle him, and shout out to Chris Berman. He hit him with a whoop, and he ran sideways, and somehow he got in the end zone. And then, of course, to start the second quarter, the 109-yard kickoff return that more or less the game was already over, but that really put the game out of reach. And Jacoby Jones, man, let's put some respect on this man's name for what he was able to do in that Super Bowl. Now, coming in at number 2, I'm putting this play here because it shows what complete and total preparation looks like. Malcolm Butler, Super Bowl 49, picks off Russell Wilson. Butler knew the play. He reacted. He had the biggest interception of his life and the biggest in the history of the Patriots, and it was because that dude did his job, Brockman. That was for you. He knew the play. He read it. We're all still sitting here, Rich, like, why didn't they run the ball? They didn't, and there you have Malcolm Butler's interception. At number 1, I have another pick, another interception. This one is simply because of the sheer size of the man. James Harrison, Super Bowl 43. Yeah. He read the play. He faked the blitz. He dropped back in coverage. He picked off Kurt Warner. And then, guys, just like that C.W. McCall song, come on and join our convoy. Ain't nothing going to get in our way. We going to roll this trucking convoy across the USA.
C.W. McCall, good
song. The Steelers almost knew instinctively. They each had a man to block. They blocked them. James Harrison, 250 pounds of muscle, takes off down the sidelines for a 100-yard touchdown. And those are TJ's top 5 plays of the Super Bowl. And as always, give me yours. There's so many I missed, obviously. So, you know, let's throw them out in the comment section.
C.W. House McCall.
Hey, nice.
Yeah, I mean, obviously I'm biased, TJ, if you're going to include a kickoff return in the Super Bowl. How about the guy who won the MVP for it, Desmond Howard?
Yeah, for sure. There. Like I said, there's so many, man.
I know.
Tyree.
Tyree.
Shout out to Marcus Allen. David Tyree.
Said that was number 1.
James.
I mean, just think about the ones that you didn't put on the list. That could be another top 5.
I know that's the
Howard,
point.
Yeah.
Devin Hester,
I had 20.
Catch,
I had 25.
Allen.
Higgins,
and then I just pared them down.
Riggins,
Edelman,
John Riggins, Marcus Allen, Edelman was on there. He was
Santonio.
Yeah.
Santonio. There was a lot, man. There's so many great plays.
That game, the Cardinals-Steelers game, could
have
have 3 in itself.
I know.
Yeah.
Larry Fitzgerald watching himself in the big screen as he's
my gosh.
going down.
By the way, Marshall
won the Super Bowl.
Marshall, Mooch, Irv, and I came down the elevator and onto the field for our post game just as Larry was hitting the 30 coming right at us.
No.
Yes. We come out of the tunnel and the place is going crazy and we're like, why? And we go running out to the corner of that end zone and we watch Larry Fitzgerald come right by himself right in. I'm getting goosebumps thinking about
Right
it.
in the middle of the
we
field.
looked up at the field. We're like, oh, man.
Yeah.
The Arizona Cardinals just took the lead in the Super Bowl, in which, by the way, James Harrison did what he did right at the end of the half. That's a 10-point swing. Arizona would have absolutely had 3 at the very least. And again, that was like the Matrix. That play was like the Matrix, where the number of times where you thought Harrison's going to get stopped. Well, he's not going to keep going. Well, oh my God, he's still going. Well, and at the very end, Larry Fitzgerald tackled him.
Yep, right to the goal line.
And they kept on re-showing it and showing it and showing it. And like, it was just a matter of inches. If he
James kind of tucked the ball in as Larry
and then
went
he
and swiped
landed
for it.
over. He landed over the goal line, and you could see the ball had crossed it before his helmet hit the ground. That was the first thing to hit the ground was his helmet. And Terry McCauley, on that call, was the referee on NBC. Al calling it, and it was John Madden's last game. Mm-hmm. So, by the way, we were joking with Al Michaels earlier this week. Well, you retired Big Ben. You retired Brady. Who's going to get retired in this game for you in the playoffs? And he joked, well, I'm not retiring myself. He retired Madden, too.
Is it true? Got to put that in there.
Well, Madden kind of retired himself.
But yeah, guys, there's just so many great Super Bowl plays, man. Like,
obviously,
it was a tough one.
And you got most of them wrong, but it's okay. Don't worry.
I expect that out of you every time out of this segment, Rich.
I know, because it bothers you. That's why I do it.
Nah, it doesn't.
Yes, it does.
I think it looks kind of weird for you, though. But I think it does. But,
I'm looking at myself on the screen in this crisp white shirt and this whole thing. One thing I am not looking is weird. One thing I am looking is fine. Hey, you watched all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Watch more right here.